The East Timor solution is back on. Yesterday, Julia Gilard backed away from naming the island as her preferred location for processing asylum seekers. Today, she was busy talking down any suggestion of her plan's imminent demise. But the list of critics now includes a key union player who helped deliver Ms Gilard the leadership. The Prime Minister's facing more unease in Western Australia, where border security and the mining tax have eroded Labor's electoral hopes. Political reporter Nick Harmson.
In the Wild West, diplomacy is direct. Julia Gilard found herself the target of an egg ambush at the hands of an unhappy voter.
He was upset with some government policy relating to his business. Not specifically relating to his business, but relating to business overall.
The shot missed. It hit a police officer instead. The alleged assailant has been charged.
Perhaps a Western Australian thought, I needed to have some scrambled eggs this morning for breakfast.
The Prime Minister has been walking on eggshells, trying to unscramble the government's message on asylum seekers.
Detention is no solution. Detention is no solution.
Yesterday, Julia Gilard appeared to walk away from East Timor as her preferred destination for a processing centre, but it's now back squarely on the agenda.
Those critics who want to declare the approach dead in a week are mistaken.
It's very clear that what the union and factional warlords have managed is a transition from one incompetent Prime Minister to another incompetent Prime Minister.
Paul Howes was one union boss who led the charge enrolling Kevin Rudd.
Every single union leader that I spoke to was very enthusiastic, not just supportive, but excited about the prospect of Julia Gilard being the Prime Minister.
But the AWU Secretary is less pleased with her border protection policy.
And I'm not happy with the government's response to this. I'm not happy with what the coalition's doing on this. I accept that, we've largely lost the debate, that we haven't been successful in convincing the Australian people.
The Foreign Affairs Minister has been busy convincing Australia's neighbours of the plan.
Confirm that Manus Island was part of your propulsion PNG?
Stephen Smith has just returned from Papua New Guinea, which, like Australia and East Timor, has signed the Refugee Convention. But it's not being considered as a backup option yet.
Manus Island and PNG, are they in the offshore mix?
Well, our focus here is on the dialogue with East Timor. I couldn't be clearer about that.
With the wheels of diplomacy now turning, the Prime Minister is maintaining a diplomatic tone back home. The mining tax severely wounded Labor's chances in Western Australia, and Julia Gilard is keen to cauterise the issue. She's already appeased the major miners, and today she spent some time with the minor ones.
I think it was a constructive conversation, and I think the Prime Minister showed that she is willing to listen.
I think we've got a way to go, actually. It doesn't feel like this is something that we're going to wake up tomorrow and it's all solved.
The mining tax may have hastened Kevin Rudd's demise, but come tomorrow he'll be flying high on his way to the US for a week-long leadership forum. Nick Harmson, Late Line.